What's up? What's up? What's up? We live, y'all. We are live Saturday morning. What's up? We have something for this morning. Yeah. What's up, y'all? We got something to talk about. We got some entertainment for Saturday, man. What's up, y'all? We're gonna be taking a look at a little bit of this recap. You know, we are definitely up. I know people probably thought I wasn't coming on today, but I got something for today. So whenever something's shaking, I'll come on Saturday, but I'm not coming on Saturday if I don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna get into it. I just had to drop the link one more time, y'all. We are up, man. Hopefully y'all will have a good time this morning because I already been having my good time. Man, oh man, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Happy to see everybody, man. We are live. We live. All right, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. So we're gonna jump into it, man. We're gonna get into it. When y'all woke up this morning, was your Instagram timeline flooded? I know it was, man. But it's a harsh reality going on right now. But I'm gonna keep this episode very positive. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So we just gonna get into it, man. My bad, y'all had to send this out, man. They don't be pushing out videos, so all right, I'm ready, man. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Johnny Come Lately, you know. And shout out to everybody that been up. All right, y'all. So we added again. Shout out to everybody in the chat, right the like button. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your girl Lynn. What's up? What's up, 57? What's up, Gigantic? What's up, EK? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. Recap. It went down yesterday, the first day. First day has went down. I'm gonna slow it up for you. I'm gonna slow it up for y'all. Beyonce stole the show. All right. First thing first, Jayz used the cheat code. I'm disappointed in you, Hov. You said this is the Reasonable Doubt anniversary, and I saw everything after 96. I thought you was going to just rock the show from front to back. But that's cool. I mean, it's not bad you gave extra features because the crowd was very, very happy. You actually blessed them. You actually blessed them, Hov. You blessed them with they were very, very happy. But it's some weird thing. Okay, now anybody that been on the channel since last year, y'all know what's up from the last. Y'all remember the last tour, and they was in Atlanta, and they did the Kiss. And there's certain things I said, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce be trolling too, y'all. She be doing a lot of funny little things, man. I be catching all the stuff she do. So one of the things she did was she stole the show, meaning she had nothing to lose and everything to gain. This not a concert. It's not about her. She ain't put a name on it. She didn't come out in Philly at that picnic. She came out at that Yankee Stadium. Also, another thing, I assume people did come from many different states. You know, don't underestimate the power of Jay-Z. You know, outside of the tri-state and other places, they love him to death. And that shall be proven today. Yeah. So we also going to talk about how people wanted Jay-Z to fail. There's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. But it's all funny, man. It's all fun. It's entertainment, y'all. Told you. If you don't enjoy it, you won't have nothing left. So let's just get into it, man. We're going to look at the grown-ass men. They had on their Jay-Z sneakers. We're gonna look at the grown-ass men that were proud with their Jay-Z hats. We also gonna laugh at the men. Thank you very much, Hans. Thank you. We also gonna laugh at the grown-ass men that was there 2 hours early for Jay-Z even came there. You had grown men there like kids, y'all. They was there before it even got dark. They was waiting for it to come out. So, man, this stuff funny, man. Let's go, y'all. That boy Hov ain't no joke, man. He had it planned out. He's smart. He's smart. Because they had the merchandise, everything. So part of him stalling, far as him stalling the show, they smart. They don't understand people gonna be there early. And while people gonna be there early, give them time to shop. And people was buying the merch there too. But we just gonna get into it, man, because I like to see them work what they work, man. They to me, they just both funny at this point, man. All right, so you know, the Jay-Z fans is straight. I was just like, yo, man, it's proven. It was about them proving their power, man, they cult power. Can you see how Jay-Z got the power to make people dress up like him? You see? Told you what I say. He stopped wearing the Yankee hat, they stopped wearing the Yankee hat. Jay-Z started wearing the Yankee hat, they started wearing the Yankee hat again. Told you. This whole thing was a rebranding for the Yankee hat because y'all stopped wearing Yankee hats. Even though I still got all mine, I got the Subway Series, Yankee Series. I got, you know what I'm saying? That's why I troll y'all. I said I might get the Jay-Z Yankee. Why? I got many Yankee hats. Red, all black, classical ones. So it's nothing but a collection. But see, I was able to see how you guys, especially from New York, you're disgraced. A lot of y'all been stopped wearing y'all New York hats a long time ago. When y'all started following Atlanta, y'all stopped wearing y'all Yankee hats. Get it? When y'all start trying to be like down south and all that, y'all been stopped wearing y'all New York hats. So now when Jay-Z put them back on, y'all put them back on. That's why I told you yesterday I was trolling fans. Fans, you've been getting dragged this week because y'all been looking very fake. Yes, but Jay-Z had them dressing up. Yeah. See that? Grown-ass men was there waiting. They was, yo, got family. Ladies, this the same man. When it's time for y'all to go out, he taking his time, he dragging his feet, he taking forever. When you tell him to meet you somewhere, he got to pick you up after work, he late. But when it comes to that Jay-Z show, guys, these fools are there 2 to 3 hours early. I was like, yo, what's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Rich Matic? Good morning, y'all. So y'all see this for yourself. This is, all right, y'all, you know it's summertime. Y'all know what time the sun go down. You will see at this time, it was nowhere near that sun going down. They was there super early waiting for Hov. Told you, man, he's a lot of people leader. You ain't gonna take that from him, y'all. You not. But on the back end, you actually could see his influence over people that grew up with him. Also, we're gonna talk about NAS on stage. And we're gonna talk about Mary J. Blige on stage. I knew Mary was coming out because of that album. I don't know if Foxy came out, but I was just surprised. A Reasonable Doubt celebration, an album anniversary, but everybody else on stage, and Nas was singing his songs, his album too. So he gave the public something they couldn't refuse. Tell you, man, Jay-Z, he worked a lot of magic, man. He brought out Mary, Beyonce, and Nas. Jay-Z put the cheat code. Oh, this supposed to be your show by yourself, man. That's it. Or just people on that album. You pulled the cheat code, bro. But you know what happened, Hov? I'm about to have me a good laugh. Hov, I think your wife had a plot. She gonna take over your show. She gonna take over the shine. She gonna take over the trend, and she gonna rebuild herself. So all I know is, y'all, I saw Beyonce trending, and I did not see Jay-Z trending. And that's how I know she stole his clout. Yes, she had a campaign ready. But, you know, they still together. But I'm just showing y'all, right? Let's go. Ho, you put a cheat code, man. So you can't get all the credit for this show. Now, it was a good show. I mean, it was entertaining because it was a good show. Can't take away a good show. But it didn't look like A Reasonable Doubt. It looked like Jay-Z and Friends. And once he brought out Beyonce, that was a cheat code. And Hov, you know damn well you ain't get with Beyonce to 7 years later. Stuff like that. You know that was a damn cheat code. Now I can see if you brought out on a blueprint day, Saturday today, or Sunday. You brought out on the first day, Hov. That was a cheat code, man. You started to look like you ain't believe in yourself, Hov. And you brought out Nas. Hold up. There you go, man. So now y'all see, man, with grown men there like kids. They was fresh like the first day of school. They were proud of their new sneakers. But like I told them, Gumps, if you're gonna buy the Jay-Z classic reunions, you ain't supposed to wear them. You ain't supposed to wear them. You depreciating the value. So if I would have bought them, I wouldn't even wear them. They bought them and put them on like big kids, y'all. Yo, man, these guys are funny. See? Let's go. So yeah, y'all, they was there early. They had it all planned out. They had them there super early. But while they were there early, that's when a lot of them were able to purchase their merchandise. All the merchandise y'all saw online, all of that was for sale right on site. So It was some people saying they spent money. It was some people saying they broke their pockets. But some people say they had a good time. I mean, it was a good show. It was a good show. But he ain't getting all the credit today. I ain't giving him all the credit. Because I saw a lot of other stuff more than him performing. So yeah, you know, they were proud, man. You see them grown ass men there early, right? Guys, you see it look like 5 p.m. I mean, you know I'm exaggerating, but y'all see how early it is. That gotta be about at least 7 o'clock. They was there early, y'all. They couldn't wait to see Hov. This is a once in a lifetime chance. A lot of them were saying it. People was flying in to New York from other places. Yes, these are facts. People flying in from Phoenix, Arizona. People flying in from Chicago. They was flying in, y'all. I knew that was going to happen. I knew a percentage of those people was not going to be from New York. Me and a lot of New Yorkers are there, but I knew that this was going to bring in people from all over because a lot of people understand this is one of their last time to see them, and especially if you're not from that generation. But you see them grown-ass people there early waiting. So you know people that don't like Hov, or should I say Nicki fans and Drake fans and people like that, they couldn't wait for this show to flop, and they started taking pictures early, and they was taking pictures early, and they was trying to shame the show, saying it ain't nobody there. But I will say this: if it was any spots that didn't sell out, they made sure that was blacked out. So all I be asking them is like, why y'all don't do the show in the daytime? Why y'all gotta always do the show at night? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Let's go. Now, if you don't believe what I said, first thing first, Jay-Z pulled a cheat code. All right? He's playing the game, but he used the cheat code. He made a situation where it was no way impossible, no way he was going to have a flop show or fail show. He used a cheat code. The same thing you've been doing in the industry, using all your power and friends, you still doing it, bro. So let's go. Meanwhile, I'm here to tell you, Hov, you pulled a cheat code. Somehow this turned into the Beyonce show, and I'm going to prove it. I was trying to look for some Jay-Z praise. I didn't see no Jay-Z disrespect. I saw a lot of Beyonce praise. Yes, because all I know is that she got a media team, and they had this whole thing set up where she going to get the clout, the glory. Here you go. Trending. Beyonce. No, all you got to do is ask a question. How the hell is Beyonce trending if he the one throwing the concert? She wasn't trending yesterday. And I also told you that what? When she came out, that was the end of Young Miami. Anybody still don't believe me? How's that Young Miami clout doing? All right. No. This is a Beyonce takeover. So, okay, a couple days I spoke about it. Somebody said, soon the Noel family going to be making moves. Look for some moves. Look for some different changes. And I've been watching it. And I was able to see. No, y'all, tell you what happened. Put it like this, y'all. You know the industry, right? They don't like sharing that. In reality, right? They don't like sharing that stage with nobody. In reality, if you hotter than them, you're not coming out. Jay-Z know what this is about. He's a big power figure. He knows his wife is. But the way this concert played out, it was like she took over his show. There was nothing he going to do about it or say about it. And it's like he knew what time it was. It was kind of like, you owe me this. You know all that dirt I've been through, or all the stuff I got dragged into with you and Diddy type of stuff, or whatever. It's like, you owe me this show. Because she low-key, like, took it over. But she had nothing to lose. It's not a Beyonce show. Remember last year, all that drama was happening during the shows? This is what I mean. In the entertainment view, she had nothing to lose. For her, all free everything. Free promotion, free clout, free praise, extra, attention. That's what happened. And you're going to see what I mean. Because she trending. And I also know she had a major layout campaign online. Y'all know the Beehive, right? Well, just know they was in full force last night. And Jay-Z don't got a Beehive. So you know what that means? Beyonce was trending, not him. Yes. Y'all see it right here. That's why I said it was an ultimate cheat code now. Because once I saw she stole the show and she got all the clout, I was like, in reality, what really happened is this was her show. It was both of them. If anything, the least it was a Jay-Z Beyonce show. But this was not just a Jay-Z reunion show. No, cheat code. But let me show you, man. We're ready for another Jay-Z and Beyonce album. Everything is Love Part 2. So you see a springboard happening. Now, They also made a point to show a video of Beyonce cutting his hair. They did a video of Beyonce cutting the hair and they played it for everybody that had the wig jokes. She cut the hair with the clippers. It's a video. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to be negative, all right? I'm going to leave it at that. I will let y'all cook, and I will let y'all make your own decisions. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm going to say it again. They played a video of Beyonce cutting off Jay-Z's afro. All right. They're gagging over her doing his hair. Nicki really hurt the whole family with that one tweet. For those who don't know what the one tweet was, Jay-Z take off the wig. It went into so much stuff. She said it over a year ago. But what happened is he was getting trolled for wearing the wig all year long. Allegedly, it was the dread wig, allegedly. Allegedly, he had on a dread wig. Then allegedly, it turned into an afro wig. Allegedly. Now it's getting cut off. Y'all know all the stuff I said. Y'all know I be joking, man. When I said, ho, you better go back to that mic. I said it a while ago. I said, ho, you better go back to rapping. I said, ho, you better go back to that dark season. Huh? Huh? Ho went back to himself. The dark season, I'm telling you, man. Eyes and ears everywhere. Let's go. So anyway, man, Nicki fans couldn't wait to drag. So they couldn't wait to try to say the show was empty. But I had to keep it real, man, because they was taking pictures before the show started. But my point is, right, Nicki fans and all of those academic Drake fans, they couldn't wait for this show to flop. They couldn't wait to say, man, this show flopping. So they was taking pictures early, posting and saying, man, look at this flop. I said, yo, man, I told y'all it's the old against the young. The old against the young. This was for Jay-Z generation to come out. And all Jay-Z fans, Nas, Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, how he was not going to lose. And I don't even know who else was there. And they brought the daughter on stage. She playing the piano like Alicia Keys. All right, let's go. So, yeah, man, she threw the rock up. Jay, it's time to put them back under. They forgot about it. Threw it up on their ass. You know what I'm saying? I told them, man, the power of that mic and that rock sign got them. So, yeah, man, she stole the show, y'all. And all the jokes I've been saying, I said she be having to take her clothes off and dance and do all this extra stuff. You know I said that. I was just joking. Not last night. Not all that dancing and no clothes off. So I'm going to say this, too. She was dressed highly classy and respectable. She flipped it this time. I'm going to give her that. She dressed like a straight lady and was still sexy. So, yeah, she's showing a different level. Just off the fact you see what I'm saying? These are the things I've been talking about, how a woman can still look sexy, look good, and ain't got to always do all that. Men, we know what's up. She did it. I'll give it to her. All right? She ain't had to be butt naked. She ain't had to do none of that. And she still was looking right. But this is the thing. She took over the show, y'all. She took it over. I don't know if that was the plan. I thought this was a Jay-Z 30th anniversary. All right? Let's go. How it feels to see Beyonce after all this time. It was all I saw was a whole lot of Beyonce praising. Our fans so happy. Everybody so happy. And man, that's all I kept seeing. I didn't see a lot of Jay-Z hate, but I saw a lot of Beyonce praise. That's all I saw. You don't believe me? Take a look. You know what I'm saying? Take a look. You know what I'm saying? All I know is he pulled a cheat code. Beyond, look, you about to laugh, y'all. So I'm telling you, if you drinking something, you better take your sips. I'm about to do it too. We about to have some laughs. Mary J. Blige is on the stage, y'all. Mary J. Blige on the stage. Getting out the hustle. Mary was on that stage. And y'all know what happened. Family, we up this morning, Saturday. It's summertime. It ain't no hate. Everybody should be feeling good today, and if you're not, you will. It ain't no hate. Mary got on that stage, y'all. You already know what Mary did. Y'all already know what Mary did. when Mary got on that stage, what did she do? That Mary dance. Check it out, man. What if I told you? I think Beyonce fans was shading Mary. What if I told you? I think Beyonce had a whole bunch of fans online and they was trashing Mary ass. Check this out. I'm dead serious. I had to get something to drink. Because this shit hilarious. All right, y'all. Mary J. Blige came on that stage. But she's on the album. But the word is, from Vegas shows, Mary J. Blige feet been hurting. That's one thing. We ain't talking about that. Yo, y'all, when I tell you Beyonce is a troll, I've been knowing how she get down. She was trolling Mary J. Blige, y'all. All right, let's go. Beyonce is the real vocal Bible. She sing better than all your favorites. And it was said she came out doing the Mary. Guys, Mary is still doing that dance. Why nobody told Mary to stop doing that dance? She's still doing it. And on a live last night, I was talking about how a lot of them dances Diddy and them was doing, those really were tap dances. They were really doing coon dances. That's what them dances is. This dance Mary be doing is really like it's really a shuck and jiving dance. It's a shuffle. Shuffle, tap dance, and all the same, y'all. Mary is still doing this dance. Why nobody told her to stop? Yeah, I know Mary can't dance. And they were trying to throw shots because the rumors is, I never been to a Mary show. So they always say the rumors is Mary can't sing live. So y'all know Mary at the show, but I don't think Mary know behind her back. They was talking greasy about her. Beyonce is the real vocal Bible. She sing better than all your favorites. See that? 4 minutes off the press, they knew Mary was on that stage. That's a shot at the old school, knowing y'all love Mary. So for all Mary J. Blige fans, that's a shot. And they said she came out doing the Mary and everything. All right? Y'all know damn well Mary J. Blige can't dance. And you starting to see Mary need Diddy, man. Diddy ain't update her dancing files, man. Mary need Diddy, man. Laughing my ass off. Beyonce really pulled the Mary Shuffle and nailed it. The Mary Shuffle. Why it's called a Mary Shuffle? They know damn well Mary be kicking that leg up. Man, if you look at that dance now, that shit hilarious. Family, you are not Mary J. Blige's friend if you still let her do that dance. No, y'all, that shit really a coon shucking and jiving dance, y'all. I was joking yesterday on the lives, letting people know, guys, back in the day when, they didn't want to shut, your people had a problem with dancing and shucking and jiving and tap dance. They didn't want to do it. And I was telling y'all, in our modern world, one way or another, they all tap dance, shuck and jive. It's just under different names. Crip walking. When Snoop Dogg was crip walking, he was tap dancing. All right? When Diddy was doing the take that, he really was tap dancing and cooning, man. Hammer was doing the typewriter. He was really cooning and tap dancing. When Mary J. Blige do her dance, she really be cooning, man, and doing the shuffle. How I know that? Because she be kicking them legs up, man. She be kicking them legs up. What the hell is that? They let Mary still do that dance, man. It look crazy now. So let's go. They were throwing shots at Mary, man. I'm telling y'all. Behind Mary J. Blige back, I think Beyonce had it planned out where her trolls going to bake Mary ass. And Beyonce going to steal the show. The plan was for Beyonce to steal the show, and she did it, y'all. Look, laugh my ass off. Beyonce really pulled off the Mary Shuffle and nailed it. It's called the Mary Shuffle. Oh, shit. Y'all know damn well little Kim and Mary can't dance. y'all, you gonna play with me? I'm not trying to diss Mary. I used to love Mary when I was young. I ain't playing, man. What black person dance kicking their leg up like that? Who dances kicking their leg up? Mary was still doing the shuffle, man. They kicking stuff. The hell is that? Y'all know Sierra drop down, twerk. Y'all know Beyonce got her dances. What the hell is Mary doing? She be doing the kick the side to side. Like, what the hell is that, man? Come on, man. Y'all are not Mary's friends. Meanwhile, Beyonce is very shady and very grimy. The Beehive was attacking Mary. But I don't think Mary know this was behind her back. Look, y'all, somebody said I hate Mary vocals. And even if I wasn't a Beyonce stan, I would still hate them. Beyonce should have Beyonce should have done the original vocals because she's outstanding. Do you know what they saying? They saying the song Jay-Z got with Can't Knock the Hustle, they saying Jay-Z should have let Beyonce sing that song because they saying Mary was horrible. Damn, man. Well, come on, man. I told y'all what's going to happen in the end. But, man, I told y'all, didn't I say, Mary, see, you ain't even supposed to be, you keep saying Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Jay-Z. I said you supposed to separate yourself and you want to keep, okay, you got what you asked for, Mary. You want to stay down with Jay-Z to the end? They going to dispose of your ass. So it's set up like this. Yeah, Mary, you going to perform, but you ain't getting no shine off this. You did it, homegirl. You did it, sister. So they got it set up where you straight for failure. Behind your back, Mary, they saying, Beyonce better. Oh, shit. Yo, they did Mary dirty, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. They have trolls online that will slay you, man. They be slaying it like they slay each other behind their back. Real talk. I even think Beyonce had trolls doing Jay-Z, man. I'm telling you, man. They doing some weird stuff. Nah. This was a rebranding for her, man. In reality, right, if they wasn't a married couple, this would have been beef because she stole the show. It would have been like that. But here you got it, man. Somebody said, I despise Mary vocals, even if I wasn't a Beyonce stan. Now, you got people that said they've been to Mary shows and she can't sing like that. I don't know, y'all. I can't say how she sound live. They said she used to lip sync. All I know is they should not have let her do that dance. Nas is performing too. Nas, I'm very disappointed in you, man. But it is what it is. Nobody spared on this channel. Let's go. So here you got it, man. She stole the show. Look, I'm not depressed anymore. Thank you, Beyonce. I love you. Remember I showed you they be saying that? Yo, how many times I said a lot of people depressed because they ain't got no music. When you ain't got certain things, you're going to get depressed. See, I told you, they know the science and power of music. And I said I started to think they was doing this on purpose, making it where you ain't got no music, you ain't got no content. I threw all these jokes. I said, I think they've been controlling everything. So y'all going to get so depressed, so desperate. You're going to be happy. You're going to be so grateful you get some new music. This shit hilarious, y'all. I'm not depressed anymore. Thank you, Beyonce. I love you. Yo, you got to get the big picture. Everybody on the channel get it. She stole the show. She stole the clout. She stole everything. I didn't see no Jay-Z praise. I didn't see no Jay-Z slander, but I seen nothing but yo so shit, man. Because y'all got to remember, she got an album coming out. Oh, it's going to be her turn September. She rebranded, y'all. She stole this man's show. This shit hilarious, man. I told y'all, these fans are sick, man. I'm not depressed anymore. They was ready to jump on bridges, drink bleach. They was ready to start smoking crack again. They was ready to do it all, get drunk. Thank you, Beyonce, I love you. Didn't I tell you, your people are loony? They won't tell people they love them in real life. They won't wake up today and say it to their kids. They won't call a auntie up, a family member and say, I love you. But they love to say, I love you online to these celebrities. And that's why your people are lunatics, and I love to laugh at them. See, I still love them, but I really love to laugh at them because they make my shit hilarious. Check it out. Thank you, Beyonce. I love you. Now, guys, in a history of entertainment, have you ever heard people saying this shit? This shit funny, man. But, yo, I told you, man, they got powers over people. Ho was mad. In my opinion, Ho was mad but had to play it off. All right, now, Ho, I keep it real, man. When y'all was in Atlanta last year, I had a joke. Beyonce, as you came on stage, y'all did that kiss. She said, that's enough, Ho. Okay, that's enough, Jay. That's enough. And she was like, okay, that's my show. But then yesterday, she did a kiss yesterday on stage and looked like she did it again. All right, that's enough, Ho. That's enough, Ho. It was my turn. And it looked like Ho was kind of pissed. Like, Beyonce was trying to do too much, and I'm going to be honest. I think Ho even knew that. Like, man, you know you're trying to do too much, but all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't say nothing. Plus, it was good for him anyway. But nah, she was doing, I know he ain't like that. Because this is his show. Now, you see that smile, right? All right, girl, that's enough. All right, that's enough. I said that's enough. I'll have these some fun. Real talk, y'all. On some artistry shit, she over-aggressed the stage. Like, I'm going to be honest. You remember what Lil Mama did? Like, that's what it's just that she his wife, but the the way she took over his show, she really wasn't supposed to do it like that for real. She really wasn't. She was supposed to play like a humble role, you know, very humble. How you doing? Just chill out. Nah, she went in. She gave a whole performance. You see his face, right? That's an all right. That's an damn. Yo, now while this going on, trolls are online dissing Mary. Wow, man. Wow. It's like she was showing her yeah, showing off. She was. Jay-Z brings out Nas and Blue Ivy doing a New York show. So hope you pulled a cheat code, man. You gave a good show. You pulled a cheat code, man. You said it was going to be all reasonable doubt. But he can't lose with this because he gave the people something they couldn't refuse. And you paid to see Jay-Z, but now you see what I was telling y'all? Now you see New York when I was trolling the fans? Remember I was telling y'all? It's the joke on the fans. Y'all the clowns. Now you could have bought a ticket once the price, $180. And you could have saw Jay-Z, Beyonce, Nas, and Mary J. Blige. And all for one shot. See that? All one shot. So there you got it. I'm talking to the fake-ass Jay-Z fans that missed the show. See? He had a surprise for you. Which means he had a cheat code. He wasn't going to lose. Thank my flame. You couldn't beat that. Because for that ticket, you got all of that. You never go see Beyonce, and it was a surprise. You never got a chance to see Nas. That was a surprise. And Mary, yeah, she one of your favorite. And he that's why I say it was a good show. You ain't gonna take, I can't take that from him. But it should have been called a Jay-Z and Friends reunion. All right. But he threw a good show. He can't, this show can't be denied because he had it set up a certain way. You got your bang for your buck. You can't complain. You see what I'm saying? And he was focused on making money off that merchandise. Now, the plan was they gonna come early, and while they was there early, they was buying up that merchandise. So all that merchandise y'all saw, he had it all at the stadium. So people that really had the money, they was able to buy the coats, jackets, hats. Yeah, he made his money. He made some money because them products was right there. Yeah. So let's go. He brought out Nas. And then Nas had his little segment. He let Nas get a couple. I mean, I heard Nas Nas got a couple songs. Nas did a solo song, New York State of Mind. But I must be fair and I must keep it real. I think Jay-Z trying to show us he got Nas in pocket. Yeah, y'all talk that Nas stuff. Yeah, he got the casino. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Nas gonna pull up on this stage. Even if he offered Nas a price he can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? He could offer Nas $2 million. We don't know. He could offer Nas a price he can't refuse. But Nas got up on that stage. And I give Nas one pass. Nas went on stage with a Mets jacket. So that was disrespect to the Yankees. He had on a Mets jacket. Plus, Nas, no, I ain't getting paid for that Yankee stuff. So yeah, he put on a Mets jacket. But I don't know, Nas. Is Ho trying to tell us he runs the show? He really the king of New York, Nas? Is he really telling us he really the king? And when he snap his fingers, you gonna pull up? I don't know, Nas. I don't know. But Nas on that stage. So in my opinion, Jay-Z made a statement because he got Nas come on that stage, man. He made a statement. He showed his power. He did. I had Mary on him, I had my wife, and I had Nas on him. Since y'all always talking about Nas better than me, Nas this, Nas that, y'all always compare me to Nas. Shut him real quick, man. Get Nas on the stage right now. That's what that's about. Come on, Nas. Let's go. He could offer Nas. We don't know what it was. We know Nas ain't do it for free, but Nas came on that stage. So Jay-Z had a cheat code. And you know why I'm saying that? I'm only saying that because now I get it though. Nas is on the song. I'm up, Dead Presidents, but I'll just say this. Maybe they was always cool. Maybe they was falling out. Maybe they were just falling out over other stuff, chicks and all of that. But I'm going to say maybe they was always cool. All right, let's go. Now you see the grown-ass men pulling out their phones, the grown-ups. And I'm going to tell y'all, like I always tell you, this is why y'all get taxed. This is why they look at y'all as clowns, because y'all pay for tickets to show, and all y'all do is put y'all camera out. And I also must understand, true, that I have to understand it's a reason why they keep it dark. They keep it dark like that because they know all y'all gonna do is take pictures and steal footage. Yeah. So y'all are weird because all y'all do is pull out y'all phone when y'all live in the flesh looking at shows, and that make y'all cornballs. I don't even know why y'all do that still. That's why they play y'all like that, man. They give y'all performance. So the show opened up with Beyonce cutting Jay-Z hair, and they start recording. I just wanted you to see all the big-ass grown-ups, man, that still pull their phone out. They'll not enjoy the moment, y'all. So that's why I be just like, yo, man, just look at these grown-ups pulling their phones out, trying to record and repost. I was at the show. Now let's go. Guess who wasn't at the show? Then again, I don't know who was. But I know one thing, they was trolling. Leo Cohen with Rick Ross. And y'all know Rick Ross performed in New York yesterday. I got to do the recap on Rick Ross. But Leo Cohen, I don't know if he's at the Jay-Z show, but you see him right here with Rick Ross. Now, I'm going to say this. If Leo Cohen has not been rocking with Jay-Z, maybe they trolling Jay-Z together. But let's move on. Leo Cohen, man. And for people that don't know, he don't run YouTube no more. Let's go. Jay was like, hi, everyone. It's Beyonce. So the joke is he used Beyonce bailed him out. But Beyonce stole the show, y'all. That's what happened. Beyonce wearing a custom Giuseppe ensemble for her surprise appearance alongside Jay-Z at the opening night of Yankee Stadium. So you see, she getting the praise. She getting the clout. They talking about her outfit. They talking about how good she look. They talking about how good she sing. They talking about they can't wait till she come back out. She getting all the praise. Yeah, this was a free Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? This was a Jay-Z concert, but it really was a Beyonce concert too. Because she had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And she gained it all. Meaning she needed this. Let's go. See that? Beyonce really is insane. Like, she's been using these unreleased songs as warning shots. Just like Grown Woman was released before Act 2, and now Donk is now released. She's coming. So I just want to try to see all of these things that happened because I was looking to see him trending, and this is my proof of she stole the show, y'all. She was trending, not him. She was the one trending. I'm like, how is that? But that's how powerful her presence was in that New York Yankee Stadium. Because remember that too. Beyonce wasn't going to pass up Yankee Stadium and New York City, guys. New York City is in tourist season. People are there from all around the world. This is when New York make their most money, and Beyonce knows that. This is the time for power and clout. Power and clout. And that's Yankee Stadium. So she got a chance to rock that stadium. A powerful event. And y'all know Yankee Stadium does not open up for none of these type of events like that. So she understood that. I'm not missing this opportunity. And she took full advantage of it. And it went in her favor. It just did. That's why I say she had nothing to lose. Let's go. She stole the show. I'm not depressed. Thank you, Beyonce. I love you. All right. So you know they did the infamous kiss. They did the famous kiss. Y'all already know what's up. They did the famous kiss. You know what I'm saying? They did the kiss. You know people have something to say about that, but I told you, man, I couldn't fit everything, and I'm trying to make this thing positive. But they did the kiss. You know, it's called Beyonce Stole the Show. And I'll leave it at that. I ain't going to say the kiss of death, but yeah. When I had a joke, better go back to that dark season, Go back to that fresh cut, bro. You got to get it back on that mic, What I say, family, months ago, years ago. I said, Jay-Z, you better get back on that rap stuff. I said his power is that mic. You better get back on that mic. You better go back to that dark season. Got him. That man had people flying from all over the map. And right, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see this man. I love him. I'm going to show you people said that. When I said, no, he influenced Chicago a lot. Bingo. I said, I know his fan base. Chicago, one of them. Yep. All right. Let's continue on. They did the kiss. What the F is Beyonce doing with Jay-Z? Like, this pisses me off. My point is, all of this is part of Beyonce taking a shot. They said, what's she even doing with him, man? Do you see this negativity? pissing me off. What is she even still doing with him? And I'm like, yo, man, I hope Beyonce is not behind this stuff coming out. Like, she's putting this stuff out on her own self. Like, I'm just saying, man, people need to stop their stuff, man. She took the shot, y'all. They talking about Beyonce in different languages. You see, I'm catching this 23. No, they talking about her in different languages, y'all. She went viral and stole the show. She literally stole the show. You are not supposed to be saying this at his concert. What the F is Beyonce doing with Jay-Z? Like, this pissed me off. All right, y'all. I've been telling y'all how this thing panning out. All the jokes about the divorce, all the jokes about if she leave him, she gonna blow up. And they gonna go to a whole nother level. I was like, nah, y'all, don't promote them breaking up. Don't promote that stuff. But that's what people be saying, man. So we're gonna leave it at that. Meanwhile, that's why I say I think Jay-Z couldn't say nothing. I think for all the trouble he put her through, y'all, I think this was a payback. Nothing negative, nothing violent. This was a payback. I'm gonna steal the show, Jay. All right. He like he kind of pissed a little bit, y'all. You see that look, right? All right, y'all. Bro, you know that look? Ladies, do you think Jay-Z was pissed that Beyonce was doing too much? Because he gave her a look like, all right, man, all right, girl, you're doing too much now. It's my show. I saw it, man. I saw it. Because the reason why I'm saying that, because when she, you know, they do the kiss, right? Nothing I say is a fact. Don't listen to me, y'all. I'm just saying, right? When she gave him a kiss, y'all know they do the kiss, but it was the way she pushed him off. I'm saying it was the way she pushed him off that made me say that. It was a certain thing, like, and then I just was like, yo, he was looking at a certain way, like, all right, that's enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she really wasn't playing. She came on there singing for real. Like, they were screaming straight up. That's my point. When she was singing, right? You know, you got them Beyonce fans that love her to death. So she was singing. They were screaming, y'all. I'm like, yo, they going crazy over this woman. But I'm like, that's not a good look because this is his concert. You see what I'm saying? They was literally screaming. I know y'all going to see the clips. So they were screaming. It's like he was looking like, all right, that's enough. Like, this is my show. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't say nothing. You owe me this for everything I've been through. Get it? All right. Free clout, free shine. It's an industry thing, you know. No big superstar likes to share the stage with nobody. Period. That's why you always know they like to perform last. Or if it's a certain order they prefer. But one thing I know Hov is not with nobody trying to dominate him on that stage. I know for a fact he ain't with that. But that's what she was doing. He couldn't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But I can kind of tell it was like, all right, that was my opinion. Like, I know what you're doing. And she did it smart because, like I say, she was dressed casual and she came out with straight talent. So when she was singing, the people that, you know, that love the voices and, you know, she came out blowing and they were screaming, y'all. So, yeah. This woman is a luxury. See, they throwing shots saying, basically, Jay-Z, you don't deserve her. She's a luxury. She makes you look good. See, that's what I was showing y'all, right? I cut down the negativity. But you'll see, they like, what is she still doing with him? She's a luxury. Like, Jay-Z, you need her more than she needs you. So you just see the stuff they be on, right? Let's go. They talking about it in other languages. I'm showing you the fact that she stole the whole show. But his Virgo wife, Beyonce, looks so gorgeous. She gave all the praise. She stole the show, y'all. She stole the show. Now, let me show you how people came from all over. He had a lot of cheat codes. New York, man, you might be disgraced right now in New York. Yeah, it might have been more people flying in than New York was there. Jay-Z fans travel across the country for historic Yankee Stadium concert. Historic. So I'm showing you the coverage. The dedication wasn't limited to fans from the Midwest. Concert goers from Phoenix and Detroit. You know they love Jay-Z in them states. You see what I'm saying? To a lot of people, Jay-Z is the American dream for the urban community, man. Check it out. Concert goers from Phoenix and Detroit also made the trip, with some saying they have followed Jay-Z's career for years and rarely miss an opportunity. Where is the music NAS drop? I'll get back to that. for years and rarely miss an opportunity to see him perform. So you got proof. People flew out to go. People, it's more than one thing tied up. You get a whole lot for your buck. You get to fly to New York City. You get to see Jay-Z. You get to be at Yankee Stadium, and you get to be a tourist in Manhattan and travel around the city. So that's what made this concert so powerful and the whole trip. Because this trip, you get the whole New York experience. You know what I'm saying? This was like the greatest weekend type of thing. Because this thing brought a lot of parties. It was a lot of day parties yesterday. There's parties going on the whole weekend all around and stuff. So yes, New York is lit this weekend. Yes. All right, so let's go. Among those waiting in line were two fans who traveled from Chicago to take part in the celebration. Y'all know damn well Jay-Z took over Chicago. That was one of his main fan bases. That's right. New York, Chicago, Detroit, everywhere those drug dealers at. Everybody that was a drug dealer, they loved Jay-Z. He was their inspiration. That's what they don't get. It's okay to be proud. But when you're proud of being a Jay-Z fan, it's a thin line. You also can be confessing you used to sell drugs. You also can be a confessed drug dealer when you say stuff like that out loud. I love Jay-Z. I've been following him my whole life. See? They love Jay-Z. I told you, you're not going to take nothing from that. The people that love him will love him. They didn't put in his work that long. No, they have a nation. They have a nation. They have a real following. Yes. They are teachers. They are everything to these people. The Book of Hov influenced many brains. That's right. It's a thing called Beehive. You call it call whatever you want. They got their own nation, man. You ain't going to convince them. Another fan called the event a once-in-a-lifetime experience. He's one of our GOATs. We grew up on him. He deserves his flowers, he said. There's no better place to give it to him than his own city, Yankee Stadium. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. So I'm saying, the bros love Hov, y'all. They love him, man. They love Hov, man. I'm telling you, man. The man was there early. They say these men late. They called Johnny come lately. It is said, man, the black man always late. No, that ain't true. That's a myth. When it came to Jay-Z concert, man, they were 3 hours ahead. You can't get that nigga to look for a job. You can't get him to do nothing. He don't want to do nothing. Grocery shop. He don't want to wash the car. He don't want to do nothing. But that Jay-Z concert, that grown man was there early. You can't get your husband to do nothing early. Nothing. But he was at that concert. Man, I ain't never seen this right here. I've never seen a man have grown men at his concert like little kids. Bro, they was there 3 hours early. Who does that? No, man, that's the power of Jay-Z, y'all, the power of Hov. He had grown-ass men there. So that's why if I was somebody, like ladies, if your man went, I would use this as ammunition. Oh, you don't want to do this and that. But when Jay-Z had a concert, your ass was there early, wasn't you? And I used that shit on him for a whole, like 3 years straight. Oh, you don't want to do this, but you was at that Jay-Z concert, right? Your grown ass wearing a goddamn Jay-Z hat. Do you see this, y'all? Them niggas was there earlier than church service. Come on, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, y'all. Let's stop playing. People know damn well they don't go to church that early. I told you, Jay-Z and Beyonce is a religion. They didn't want to believe me. I told you they're religion, y'all. Y'all know damn well you ain't never go to school that early. You ain't never been to church that early. You know you ain't never been to the mosque that early. But when it comes with Jay-Z, look how early they there, y'all. You see it for yourself. Y'all got the proof. Bro, your job got overtime. You won't clock in early. You won't do nothing early. But Jay-Z show, man, that's the power of Hov. Y'all told y'all that man got power. I ain't gonna take that from that man. It's something about the energy that man has over grown men. I did the study. It's not women. If you ask me to prove Jay-Z got control over women, I'm talking about fathers. The way they love him. No, I told you it's a fact. Men love Jay-Z more than women. These are facts. And I dare anybody prove me wrong. That's why I say Jay-Z wasn't getting no disrespect, but Beyonce be getting all the love. She get love from women and men. He get all the love from the men. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That girl right there love him. She can't dress like him. But as a whole, nah, y'all. They fly. So let's go. The dedication wasn't limited to fans from the Midwest. Concert goers from Phoenix and Detroit made the trip. I'm gonna say this one thing too. I hope none of y'all didn't fly into New York City and y'all came to Jay-Z show with drug money. I hope a lot of y'all wasn't current drug dealers and current hustlers, because all y'all tracked. They gonna want to know how y'all get all that money to fly to New York to see Jay-Z in 2026. Let's go. All right. So he's one of our goats. That's what was said, y'all. He's one of y'all goats. What's up, Punches? What's up, bro? Good morning. Jay-Z has been a big inspiration for me ever since I was growing up. One fan said, the first album I bought was The Blueprint. See that? Oh, you don't know you sound like a big-ass kid. Jay-Z has been a big inspiration for me. Bro, you're praising a drug dealer, idiot. What is wrong with you? See, y'all didn't know it was a trick. You sound like you prick. I swear to God, if I was law enforcement, you said this to me, I would swear it down you a drug dealer. You see what I'm saying? He was, oh, really? Was he? So, you see that guy right there? Check his car. Pull his ass over. Look, he's been a big inspiration. Yo, bro, you damn near snitching on yourself. You don't tell nobody that. He inspires. Look, he's an ex. His inspiration is his drug story. How he was a big drug dealer. And when you say he's your inspiration, you saying you inspired to be a drug dealer, but you also saying you was a failure. You know why, idiot? Because he was your inspiration, but you live a regular life. You ain't never make it. And you still like coming to the concerts, and you was a drug dealer wearing Air Force Ones like him, but now you still wearing Air Force Ones, but you got a bullshit job and a big stomach. So he was your inspiration, but okay, if he was your inspiration, what did he inspire you to do with your life? That's what it's about, dummy. Bro, you don't say nobody was your inspiration if they didn't better your life. I told you these people idiots, man. Okay, man, I would have so much fun. So, bro, you're telling me he's your inspiration. Either you're telling me you're a drug dealer, or you're really telling me you didn't go far in life. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man, they don't know nothing, man. Let's just leave it alone. Yo, man, these men were happy and proud of themselves. They were proud they was able to buy them Air Force Ones. Y'all now see the narrative when I said a lot of these men, they say they are big-ass kids, bro. He inspired me when I was young. Bro, he still inspired you. All right, so just stop. Jay-Z is a man that could make a man go buy sneakers when he even got the money like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, he made his money, man. And, yo, the bros pulled up. Straight up. Everybody pulled up. And this is what I wanted y'all to see, man. These are the facts. I don't know where we at now at this point, but Beyonce had a plan. I think Beyonce had it set up where the Beehive's going to be ready as soon as the show start. And by the time we wake up, Beyonce done took over everything. Social media, the show, headline, everything, y'all. Man, Beyonce actually had, I ain't going to put it on her, y'all. I'm just going to say, man, I think the Beehive was attacking Mary J. Blige. Let's take a look at Mary again, y'all, because this shit is hilarious. And I'm going to ask y'all again, why is Mary still doing this dance? And why are they still letting her do it? Why all these years, nobody ain't tell Mary yet, Jay-Z, do you know Mary could have ruined your show with that dance? Do you know if Beyonce ain't come clean this up, your show would have been trending for this? That's why I say, man, Beyonce was a cheat code. You couldn't lose. Beyonce had to come out and clean this stuff up, man. Mary was doing karate kicks. I don't know why she's still doing this dance, y'all. But we all know Mary can't dance. All right? So then you got it. Laugh my ass off. Beyonce really pulled the Mary Shuffle and nailed it. the Mary Shuffle. That's the name of the dance, y'all, the Mary Shuffle. So this the thing, y'all. The word is, when Beyonce came out, she made a point to sing better than Mary and dance better than Mary. Wow. Y'all don't believe that? I think Beyonce told the Beehive to attack Mary. I hate Mary's vocals. And even if I wasn't a Beyonce stan, I would still hate them. Bey should have done the original vocals because she's outstanding. So I told you this the Beehive member. You see what I'm saying? They told you, they kept it real. I'm a Beyonce stan. I love Beyonce. And she said, I hate Mary vocals. And she's saying, they saying Beyonce should have did Can't Knock the Hustle. That's what they saying. Instead of Mary singing Can't Knock the Hustle, the original song, they saying they should have let Beyonce sing that part, man. I hate Mary. See, I told you, man, these people vicious, man. But I think Beyonce is behind it, y'all. I think Beyonce is behind it all. I think she behind it all. I think she stole the show, y'all. She stole the show. Because Jay-Z couldn't lose. You paid for a Jay-Z show, but you got Beyonce for free and Nas for free. And Mary in there too. You couldn't top that. So I said, as a whole, the show won. As a whole, this show is not a failure. It wasn't. It wasn't a failure. Now, if y'all want to get into that category of if y'all want to get into the category of Jay-Z's greatness from this show, or what did he gain? Does this make him at a different level? Does it close the book? I mean, you can judge Jay-Z separately, but as a whole, he did his job. He promoted it. He created the merchandise. He created the environment. That man is a magician, y'all. He went into the hat and pulled out Beyonce. Pow, Nas. Couldn't beat it. He couldn't lose. And the tickets dropped. So if you bought a ticket for $180 or something like that, you caught a good deal. He could. Well, I say Hov couldn't lose. He got it. The fans happy. I tell you, it's all about the fans. So he made it where the fans going. You happy. You straight. You can't complain. You got all this in one night in New York. Any other time, a Beyonce ticket alone might have been $300 to $500. So there you got it. That's why I say Hov pulled a cheat code, y'all. Why I say that? It's called the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, but this wasn't looking like no Reasonable Doubt concert. Then Nas on stage singing his songs. Nas singing New York State of Mind. Nas singing his songs on stage. That was a cheat code, man. But I think Jay-Z was trying to sun Nas. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I also understand, I'm pretty sure I want to bet Jay-Z is filming a documentary off this. All this is going into his history vault. Trust me, believe that. Trust me, believe that. And he did tell y'all what? He got a documentary coming when? September. So it's all planned out. Either September or August, one of them months, he got it planned out. When he's sitting down with Rick Rubin, that's part of it. That's the trailer. Now he's getting the footage. It's going to be an 8-part series. This is going to be the footage. Told you, Jay-Z's smarter than a lot of them, man. He's documenting this the whole time. So even when it's all over with, he's going to get a big cash out. He's going to get a big cash out in the end. Yeah, now see how a lot of rappers got played, and he made sure he secured his legacy. Now the question is, did Jay-Z let any of his public defenders on that stage? Maybe throughout the days he will. Will he let Joe Budden on the stage? Will he let friends like Cameron on the stage? Will he let Fat Joe perform? Busta Rhymes, who knows? Or will Hov wrap all of this up for himself and secure his legacy in New York because the rest of the world might feel a certain way about Hov, but Jay-Z has solidified himself in New York history, and I think he's also trying to forget Diddy. Yes, I also think Diddy is being written out of history at this point. Yes. I think this concert also could have been called the Getting Away from Diddy tour. Yeah. It's a rebranding, y'all. It's a rebranding. No, we the good guys. We were just hanging with it. We got to do with that. Yeah, y'all. So here you got it, man. They were screaming on the stage. That's also why I said, yo, the power of this woman, the way they love. They were screaming, y'all. And I know, don't no entertainer, you don't want to throw a show. And then people screaming for somebody more on your stage than you. They were screaming for that woman like they was about to lose her mind. Lose their mind, y'all. I'm talking about that woman that was screaming. She sounded like she was losing her mind. They couldn't believe it. Somebody might have caught a stroke because remember, it was a surprise. So they was really screaming like it was a surprise. And I was like, yo, she got them. She got them. How it feels to see Beyonce after all this time. She literally blessed them with her presence, and they were very happy. I wonder how Jay felt about this. Also, quickly, Beyonce is the real vocal Bible. She sings better than all your favorites. Sing better than all y'all favorites. So they talking to Mary J. Blige fans. That's one. Yes. Yes. Because Mary was on stage singing. And I think these are shots. Maybe Mary and Jay was messing around when that album came out, but I think Beyonce wanted to be known. This ain't back in the days, Mary. Yeah, I heard about what you and Jay did back. This ain't back in the day. And I think when she came out, the whole point was to outshine Mary. Yeah. Yeah, that was back in the day. I know what you did with him. What they say, y'all? Beyonce really pulled the Mary shuffle and nailed it. So basically that means she came out trolling Mary doing Mary dance. She was doing the get it crunk on a burner phone. All right. Can anybody please break down to me what Mary said in that song when she said let's get it crunk? What she say, get it crunk up on a what? I be saying up on a burner phone. Like, I don't know what she be saying, but you know that dance, right? Guys, if y'all love Mary J. Blige for real, all jokes aside, because I got respect and love for Mary, man, but she going out bad after Diddy, man. And it's starting to show that Diddy's the one who taught her all dance moves. Diddy taught her a whole lot. I think Diddy gave her singing lessons. I think Diddy was the main one that taught her how to dance, man, and he stopped giving her lessons and Mary can't dance, bro. And I told him all that shit worked back in the day. We don't get drunk and high no more. We not young, so all that stuff don't work no more, man. And you can hide it when you got 20 people on stage. You can hide the Mary dance, because Puff be dancing around in circles, remember? Remember, y'all? Let's think about how Mary got over all them years without doing the same dance. It's a dance, but she stands right there. But it was, see, we didn't get it because, you know, sometimes Puff would be there and he'll be going in circles. So it was cool. You know, Lil Kim and them can't dance. They need Diddy, man. Puff Daddy and the family. Puffy is a slick dude. He got rich off people that couldn't dance, couldn't sing, and he was the star of the whole show because he also knew that they can't win without me. It's proven. They can't win without Puff. They can't. They shows are boring. Ain't the same. They need that man type. No, they need that man on stage twirling and dancing. Yes. And for anybody that did not get it, yes, Puffy was the master of the modern day tap dance. The take that dance was really the tap dance. Yes. So they need him on stage, man. So you see that? Meanwhile, y'all letting Mary J. Blige still do kicks. She's doing a Mary shuffle, y'all. Guys, please watch that video of Mary doing that dance. And I need y'all to send Mary some love and say, Mary, please stop doing that dance. Please. Please, Mary, just please stop. You already was talking about your feet hurt. Now you still doing this damn dance. And it was said that Beyonce came out trolling you to your dance. You see it, Beyonce doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? And then they throwing shots saying, damn, Beyonce sing way better. I hate Mary vocals. Even if I wasn't a Beyonce fan, I would still hate them. How can you say something like that about Mary, man? Damn. Nah, y'all. The Beyonce fans are vicious. She stole the show, y'all. She definitely took Mary's spot. So I don't know everybody else that was there. But you got your facts. I woke up this morning, I let it all flow organic, man. Beyonce stole the show. Period. You would think it was a Beyonce concert. She stole the show. Because also by her being a surprise, that made it even more bigger. Because the word going to be, Beyonce was there. See, now you can't clown. So you go back to the hood. How was the Jay-Z concert? Beyonce was there. She popped. Oh, for real? Damn. That's going to hurt people's feelings, too. Like, people that's Beyonce fans in New York, they're going to be hurt. Like, damn, I ain't even go. Beyonce was there, too. Damn. See? She stole the show, y'all. So that actually is for real. She actually stole the show, whether he planned it or he didn't. If he planned, whatever he planned, she got all the clout off this whole thing. She did. Which means when I said Young Miami will disappear this summer, when she came out, it was a statement to block Miami. I told y'all they were talking too much. They said it's Young Miami summer. He got the song of the summer. My Young Miami got the TikTok challenge. Man, Young Miami got a song. Then a couple days later, what happened? All right? And what I say, if Young Miami don't come up by this weekend, she's finished. Here you got it. And I said that before Beyonce came on stage, and she's the #1 topic of the day. So there you got it, y'all. This is all strategic campaign marketing. When it comes to that, they savages. You know what I'm saying? They nothing to play with. When it comes to taking over this algorithm, when it comes to this media promotion, they got it all. They got the gimmicks for you. They got the content, the product, the merchandise. You got to be on your game playing with them, y'all. That's why they had it set up. And the word is, they had it where everybody gonna come early because they said that merchandise was selling. Jay-Z's a mastermind, y'all. Why he took his time to come out. He took his time. He ain't come out. I know for a fact they was out there 2 hours early. I know that for a fact. 2 to 3 hours early. Shopping. He had them pop-up shops. He was collecting that bread while they was waiting for that show. See what I'm saying, y'all? So he made his money. You can't take that from him. He made his money. He gave New York a show. He gave his fans a show. He gave y'all the paraphernalia. So everybody that been tooting Jay-Z horn, you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all favorite couple, they actually made it a reality for y'all to come see them and spend the money. All right? Where this game goes after this, nobody knows. So I'm speaking from a positive perspective because if people want anything to come out of it, hey, it's going to have to come now. And also, like I said, this was to take the attention away from Drake as well. Tell you that's what it's about. Media walls, all of that. Just to take the shine off Drake. No, the Carters, the Knowles have come for their stage, their clout. They fighting for their influence, y'all. I told y'all they wasn't going to go out like that. I told y'all all. I said, nah, they ain't going out like that. They're going to fight. I've been telling you, they've been fighting for over a year and a half. They've been fighting. They've been fighting. It's been costing them some dollars too. Meaning to get away from all that bad news. And remember this, like I said, the truth is, she's not in all the bad news like her husband. Or I'll say this, if she is, they always saying his name. So she needed this rebranding for her. It's 1,000% good look. It's a good look for Jay-Z too. But for her, it's an even better look. Because it gets her further away. This whole thing been revolving around Beyonce, if y'all really get it. I'm seeing how the media is distributed. Remember, y'all were laughing at his afro, but she got the clout for her product. See, he was the butt of y'all jokes, but that was her product, which means she got the win. She gets the clout. That's her product. Because if that product take out dreads, she won right there. See, that's a little step away. See that? Now she comes out on the show, starts to show off subliminally. It's about Beyonce. What's she showing you? She cutting his hair. Cutting his hair. Cutting his hair. She cutting the afro off. I'm going to be real. Something else I was looking at. I got to go there. It low-key was looking like she run the show now. I run this. I run this now. Yeah, you can't say nothing anyway. I ain't gonna lie. To me, I'm not trying to start nothing. It looked like she was doing a little flexing, y'all. Like, it looked like she was doing a little flexing. It looked like she was doing a little bit like, yeah, I'm taking the stage tonight. It looked like I was seeing a little bit of that energy, real talk, y'all. And it just, so y'all to see it for yourself, whatever. It looked like it was, and it looked like he was like, he knew what he had to do. Like it was nothing he gonna say. He knows good for him too. Like, my wife shining, this good for me. But I know as an artist, he still was like, all right, that's enough. Like, all right, you getting praised, they screaming for you, but like, this is my show. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was still looking like, this is my show, babe. All right, that's enough. Because she stole the show, y'all. She did. How it feels to see Beyonce. Guys, when I saw this, I was busting out laughing, man. These people crying, saying, we love you, Beyonce. Thank you. They made it where you going to be so thirsty for music, the game needs me. I'm not depressed anymore. Thank you, Beyonce. I love you. They happy, y'all. People, I'm so happy she blessed me with her presence. Thank you, Beyonce. We love you. Your people are lunatics online, y'all. But now, y'all, without music, you will get depressed. Without comedy, you will get depressed. It's an art and a science, man. The game went all the way dormant. So y'all will be thirsty, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, y'all, it's like when you get so hungry, you eat anything. So here you got it, man. Jay-Z brings out Nas. Their daughter played the piano. I think they got their daughter set up to take Alicia Keys' job. Yeah. Their daughter was playing. You see him and Nas on stage. They were singing their old songs. I must be real. People. I didn't put up a lot of negativity, man. They were roasting. They were roasting, saying it's a concert for 40-year-old OGs. You know, they were clowning some of the old heads with their Timbs on, and you know, pulling out their cell phones, man. They didn't even not enjoy the show, bro. They had their cell phone out, grown ass men with big ass hats on, big ass jeans and Timberlands. Yeah, man. We're gonna let it be what it is, man. They had fun. Everybody had fun. But just know Beyonce stole the show, y'all. All right. They talking about it in different languages. French. Beyonce wearing a custom Giuseppe piece. You know, they talking about an outfit. You know, she cutting his hair. She stole the show, man. They saying she's a luxury. This woman is a luxury. They saying she's a luxury trophy hoe. They say ain't no way you're going to lose with her. You know what I'm saying? They basically saying you should be happy to have her there. That's what they said, man. You lucky, man. What the F is Beyonce doing with Jay-Z? Like, this shit pisses me off. Hey, Hov, you see the haters, right? They hating, bro. Y'all want to see what the hate is? Here you go. What the F is Beyonce doing with Jay-Z? If that ain't some hateful shit, this pisses me off. Hov, if anybody ever try to take you out, it's going to be because they hating on you with Jay-Z. You know, they're going to be hating. It's because they hating on you and Beyonce, man. By you flossing your wife, because a lot of people want your wife, bro. So anyway, man, we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to drag out this Saturday. Y'all got a little bit. You're going to see it all day. Leah Cohen hang with Rick Ross. Leo Cohen from Def Jam chilling with Rick Ross. Rick Ross concert last night. And Jay-Z put the cheat code, man. But in the end, it still worked to his favor. But he has tonight and tomorrow. And we'll see what happens after that. But on that note, his real fans showed up. So if you ain't pull up, if you call yourself a real Jay-Z fan, especially if you're a public defender, and you ain't pull up, you should be ashamed of yourself, especially if you're from Brooklyn. But I told you, Brooklyn wasn't going to stand up. They don't even got nowhere to sit down. All right, people flew in from Arizona, Chicago, and people from Brooklyn wasn't even there. Meanwhile, people there with the Jay-Z sneakers on, all that, buying merch. You have the proof. Y'all better stop believing those lies, man. I'll fight any one of y'all right now. Don't you ever spread those lies about people holding you back in life. Ain't nobody holding you back in life. Don't you ever use that excuse that somebody keeping you away from something and you can't do this and you can't do that, because you have the proof that people will make excuses about why they can't do this and can't do that. But you will see, they will get to a Jay-Z concert 3 hours early, all right? They will get to a Jay-Z concert early with no excuses. See, ain't no such thing as the white man stopping them from getting from that concert. They can't say, oh, they trying to hold me back. No, when they want to do something, y'all, they get it done. You got the facts. People flew into this concert. I've never in my life flew to another state to a concert. These people will do whatever they want to do when they want to do it, y'all. And they can get done whatever they want. They just don't want to admit when they fail. See that? Man, they was at Jay-Z concert earlier than a church service, earlier than a mall celebration. Man, I've never seen these people at nothing this early. I haven't. If y'all have, please correct me. All right? I have never seen people nowhere this early. And I'm talking about these grown-ass men. And bro, a lot of y'all expose yourself. You know why? Idiot, you sitting there with no female at a concert. Man, I ain't never seen that neither. Man, well, you just so cheap, bro. You couldn't afford two. They made fools of themselves. Bro, you had a Jay-Z concert 3 hours early with no chick. What the hell are y'all doing? Super fans. All right, if I'm wrong, y'all, please check me. Anybody disrespect me right now? You name me something you've seen these men go to 3 hours early. Bro is not going to a parole officer that early. All right, he's not. His job can have overtime. Say, come in early. We got you. He ain't gonna come in early. Let's stop it. You got the facts, y'all. They will go to they will fly from another state, spend money, and get there early and sit and wait for 2 to 3 hours straight. So there you got it, man. The power of Hov. They didn't travel with the Bible. They traveled with the book of Hov. Yes. So there you got it, man. Don't let nobody lie to you no more, y'all. You got proof. These black men do whatever they want, and then they just make excuses. Ain't no white man stopping them from going to that concert, right? All right. And they at Yankee Stadium. Don't talk to me about slavery, idiot. Especially from the South. You talking all that slavery. Look at your ass at Yankee Stadium now. Oh, you forgot the Yankees slaughtered the South, huh? Yeah. You at that Yankee Stadium now, ain't you? All right, then, man. Don't be trying to blame the white man for nothing, fool. You at Yankee Stadium and you there early. I ain't nobody make you do nothing. All right, so on that note, man, I'm just joking. Jay-Z did his thing. We're going to get out of here, man. Beyonce stole the show. Here's the proof. All you got to know is how the hell is she trending, period. She didn't do no show, meaning it wasn't about her all week. Like, yesterday was not about her. How the hell is she trending? Because it's a Beyonce takeover. Once again, let us now bow our heads and laugh at Mary dance. Because I think Mary J. Blige is finished from this dance. It is said Beyonce came out trolling her to her own dance. And Mary got a bunch of fake friends because they still didn't tell her she can't dance. And they didn't tell her to stop that dance, Mary. Mary, that's not even a two-step. Mary, that's a sambo. Right here. Laugh my ass off. Beyonce really pulled off that Mary shuffle. It's called the Mary J. Blige shuffle, y'all. I'm like, why is Mary still doing that kick dance? I really couldn't. I'm going to watch the video again just to see that part. Watch Mary doing that kick. She didn't have to do that stuff, man. On that note, we're going to get out of here. I hate Mary's vocals. Even if I wasn't a Beyonce stan, I still would hate them. They shitted on Mary J, man. All right, y'all. We out. 1.